My official campaign for Maria to be the Bachelorette starts now. Maria has genuinely kept everybody engaged this entire season, and she's really the main reason why the shows went so well. That, and I think this was a very nice group of girls in general. So even the Maria drama really wasn't like drama. You're just seeing her be herself. It wasn't negative drama per se. Once they got rid of Sydney, it was more so drama between her and Joey. And I really like seeing people challenge The Bachelor, because often we're like, oh, they're kind of chasing after him. And it's like, no, we got to keep him on his toes. However, I keep saying Joey and Maria, the toxic couple at the bar, there's a reason why Joey did not pick her. And I know people are like, oh, Rachel was being mean or whatever, da 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 da. Rachel made a comment because everybody felt it, and you could see it in Joey's face that he was pretty much done with Maria. Something a lot of people said, even myself, was that, oh, Joey hasn't been with someone like Maria, and that's why he doesn't really understand her or he can't handle her. But now I'd almost argue that he has been in a relationship with a Maria. Now, something I would say is that Charity, she was a mix between Maria and Daisy. She's like Daisy because she was super sweet on the show. Her and Joey had this nice, like, kind of playful, like, loving relationship. But also you could tell they had a lot of chemistry, like him and Maria, as well as she was a strong character. Charity was a strong bachelorette. We also have to remember that Joey has said, like, in the past, he was hurt. He felt like if he showed his full self, that, people would leave because that's what he's experienced in the past. We've also seen him get broken up with on national television. He proposed to somebody and he was rejected, and he felt like he gave his entire self or showed his full self, and she didn't like it, even though that probably wasn't necessarily the case. But yeah, so you're dealing with somebody who's going through that. And then you have someone like a Maria, she likes Joey. She's not saying she doesn't like him. Maria's thing is she's just a little scared and she wants validation. But when Joey hears that, he hears something else. He almost hears like, okay, she's going to get up and leave. She wants him to chase her, and he's not necessarily going to do that because, one, he's the bachelor, and two, he's not hearing that, oh, I want validation. He's thinking like, oh, she's kind of causing drama. She doesn't really like me. I think what makes Joey interesting is that he can see all these red flags with Maria, but he can't see them with Daisy because he kind of stereotyped Maria in a way versus he didn't do that with Daisy. Well, he did stereotype Daisy. He has a bias towards both of them. And his bias towards Daisy is that, oh, she's super sweet, she's adaptable, whatever. When Daisy's actually the one saying, I don't really know how he's feeling, whatever. She has this nonprofit that she's working on. She could be gearing her up to be the bachelorette herself, but he's not even seeing that. Versus somebody like Maria, who's more out there, more flamboyant. He's probably thinking in the back of his head, she just want to be on TV. Does she really like me? When low-key, I think it's kind of the opposite. And I really like Maria, and I really like Daisy. And I could both see them being the Bachelorette, honestly. But it's just interesting to me how Joey can see through Maria in a way, but see incorrectly, in my opinion. And then look at Daisy and not see the red flags that she has. I definitely want to see Maria at the Women Tell All. I feel like she has a lot to talk about. I want to know how editing plays a role in this because I feel like they had her in some drama every single week. And I'm like, yes, Maria is very interesting, but obviously this isn't all on her. Joey has a good final three. We see Daisy, Rachel, and Kelsey left. I definitely think Kelsey's probably going to be the one who ends up with Joey, just because Daisy not even trying to bring up spoilers or anything like that, but it's obvious that Daisy's going to be like, okay, we got to break up. And it's obvious that him and Rachel, I think the thing with Rachel is, I think they really they edited her out. I don't know, maybe she wasn't that interesting to them. I don't know what the case is, but they did not focus on her enough for us to be like, oh my gosh, she's top 3. But I think people have to use their comprehension skills and to think like, okay, even though we're not really seeing a lot of her, obviously they had some type of connection for her to be top 3. Even if you think, oh, he would have chose Maria over Rachel or whatever the case may be, for her to even make it to hometowns to be top 6 at one point means that they had some type of connection and chemistry. Once you made it to those overseas dates, I'm sorry, he saw a little something in you. But yeah, hopefully Maria is the one that's chosen to be the Bachelorette. I'm going to be happy if Daisy's a Bachelorette. I'm still going to watch regardless because I really like Daisy. But I just feel like Maria, it's not going to be a boring season. And with Daisy, I think it might have the propensity to become kind of lackluster and then people all fall off and then we just come back at the end to see who wins. But I think with Maria, we'll be more open to wanting to see her entire story because this is somebody who's very interesting. She used to date Drake's best friend. Like, huh? Like, what type of guy are you really into?